All right, see, Sam has a lovely instruction for me. Funny thing is...
Ty or Matt?
He can't read.
Yeah, my eyes are so terrible. Hit it, Logan! There it is.
It's X After Hours Podcast with Mariah and Ty.
Your weekly download of X92.9's X Afternoons extracurricular activities.
All right, welcome to the James Bond episode of our podcast. I don't know why when we started doing these, we felt it was appropriate to label them 001, and now we're at 007.
Because Beckler and Shauna's podcast is in the triple digits, so we hope we could get there.
Oh, is that what this intention was?
Yeah, I saw they have like episode like 357.
Oh,
so
cool.
I thought let's set the bar high.
I like that. Yeah, welcome to X After Hours. As per usual, we always like to start with a local drink that one of us picks for today. Ty bought these today. Jesus. And go ahead, sir. You're welcome back, by the way.
Yeah, welcome back to me, and I went and bought us some beers. So I have Rogue Mogul Madness. It's a winter ale. Ooh. It looks delicious. I usually with a winter ale, I think they're pretty dark, but also can be kind of fruity. So this one has like stats on it. It's like a video game skill tree. But maybe this one isn't dark. Let me try it right now and let you know. Yeah, it's like a fruity pine dark. It's good.
Oh, I like that.
What do you got? What did I get you?
This looks great. Oh, shit. Oh, no. On my fishnet shirt.
It's spraying.
Oh, shit.
That's from Annex.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. This is from Calgary, which I didn't realize. It's the Limeade soda, and I like how on the back it says, "Born for the limelight. This is our twist on a pop classic. We sourced scurvy-banishing lime juice and added organic sugar cane." It sounds amazing. Tastes amazing. Wow. Wow, Ty. Favorite drink, I think, so far.
And Sam, what do you got? What did I get you?
I have the Bomber Brewing Skyline Lager.
All right.
Looks pretty good, 5%.
Yeah. I know you don't like IPAs, so I got you a basic lager.
I appreciate that.
Well, Sam takes a sip of it and tells us, I realized we never say to like leave a review.
Oh,
we should probably do that. If you want to give us a 5-star review, that'd be great.
Oh, I thought you meant on the beers, like.
No, I meant on the podcast.
I thought you meant like, hey, if you also want to weigh in on what you think.
I was on vacation. We were driving in the mountains. Every podcast starts with like, give us a 5-star review, please. Please. 5 stars.
Recommend us. Share us.
Yeah, are we like worthy of that though? Like, I don't feel like we are.
We're doing a James Bond episode. We deserve it. How's the beer, Sam?
It's good. It's good.
It's great.
It's honestly, it's not an IPA, so I'll take it.
All right, cool. That's his review. Not an IPA. He will take it. You can review this podcast and say, not an hour long. I'll take it. Yeah.
I like that.
Speaking of James Bond, though, we were talking behind the scenes at work today about sexy older gentlemen. Is that a proper term?
I think this came up because how did this come up again?
You were saying something about Hugh Grant not looking
that's right,
great.
that's right. Okay.
And I said, Hugh Grant looks fine.
All the hot shit from the Oscars is that Hugh Grant was kind of a dick to Ashley Graham. And I was like, but he's always been a dick. Like, he's always just been kind of this grumpy English guy. And for years it was...
Charming English
Yeah,
guy.
it's because he was, like, hot, so he got away with it. And then now, I mean, he's aged well. Like, he looks good. But, I mean, what...
You don't think he's hot anymore.
What's that chick that he used to date that was really hot and he
Elizabeth
cheated on her?
Hurley.
Elizabeth Hurley.
Hey, Logan, I'm right here.
That's right. I didn't think you'd know.
I have useless pop culture knowledge.
I didn't think you know.
And I just Austin Powers.
Yeah. Elizabeth Hurley has aged beautifully, very naturally. She looks great. And I just didn't think that Hugh Grant kind of aged the same way. And I thought he kind of deserved that for cheating on Elizabeth Hurley. But anyways, we started talking about like hot older men. And I said Roger Daltrey, even though I think he's almost 80, if not 80. I still find him quite sexy. Lead singer of The Who.
Roger Daltrey, oh, okay.
Lead singer of The Who. Very hot,
yeah.
Very sexy. The British man. It's a good
well,
look.
and also you said Mr. James Bond himself.
Pierce Brosnan will forever always be probably my favorite hot older man. There's nothing weird about it. He's a good-looking guy.
How old do you think Pierce Brosnan is?
I want to say probably 63.
He is 69.
Wow.
Looking good.
I underguessed. I had a crush on him because when we
He
used
was
to watch
in James Bond.
Well, that, and both my brothers love James Bonds. They have every single one on DVD box set. But I was obsessed with him from watching Mrs. Doubtfire when he came in as Stu, the new boyfriend, and he looked so good. That was pre-Salt and Pepper James Bond, Pierce Brosnan.
When you recut Mrs. Doubtfire, she stays with the Pierce Brosnan character, right?
Wait, what?
She doesn't get back together.
No, totally not.
Yeah,
No. She does not. She is a
She's
good
like,
co-parenting.
Yeah, she's like,
That's-
you're cool, and I like the effort, but I'm sticking with this guy.
Sally Field. That's right.
It's Sally Field in that movie?
Yeah.
I haven't watched Mrs. Doubtfire in a long time.
Really?
Sam,
That's like one of her best movies. Anyways.
You've been getting up and down a lot. Is it because you're excited at the idea of discussing good-looking older
Of
gentlemen
course, that's
and
what
women?
I'm all about.
Who's your pick?
Yeah, who's your pick?
Ooh, older guys.
Doesn't have to be
Clooney.
anyone. Clooney looks good.
Clooney still looks good. Clooney's
Yeah.
looked good since he was like 30.
It's funny. I just Googled
That's right. 30's when you really come into your age.
hot, sexy, older celeb men, and George Clooney is still number one. I think he was actually sexiest man alive for years. But it's so funny. It's like 30 hottest male actors over 50 years old. Jamie Foxx is on there, and I'm like, Jamie Foxx is hot, but I did not realize like he doesn't age. Like he looks amazing. I didn't even think he would be on that list.
Paul Rudd's like 50. 50
No,
yeah.
he's not.
Yes. He's older than Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal is 47.
I still got a chance.
You still got a chance. Paul Rudd, I think, is like 51, 52 now.
What about
Chloe loves him. It's like,
Chloe, your girlfriend.
yeah, she bar down. Like if that would be her hall pass.
Bar
every time.
Down?
Yeah, because
Oh
Paul
boy.
Rudd, like he looks like he's still 30.
Ageless. And he's
Kind
in
of.
shape.
He's ageless. Yeah.
Just eats almonds now, he says, because of his Ant-Man workout.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's his little treat.
What sort of life is that? His treat is
Yeah.
almond?
I mean, what sort of life? You get to be called sexiest man alive at 50.
At what cost? You never eat a cupcake ever again.
I mean, I'm sure he doesn't care.
Have you seen the movie This Is 40 with Paul Rudd?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he wrote in that about his character. Part of the show is that he has a sugar addiction and he's over the age of 40 and he shouldn't be eating sugar anymore. Leslie Mann plays his wife in the
Yeah.
movie. He's like, quit eating sugar. And I feel like that must have happened because he
Oh, yeah.
really
His sequel
has that.
is This Is 50. Now I'm sexy. That's what it's called.
Shit.
My
What about the
pick-
ladies? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry, do your pick.
Oh,
do your
I have a
pick.
pick. For the ladies, I have been watching a lot of X-Files. Ton of
Oh,
X-Files.
how could I forget?
Yeah. And Gillian Anderson.
Oh, I thought you were going to say David Duchovny.
Still looks good. David Duchovny did not age as well.
But he looks hot. It looks good on him. I watched him in the new Jonah Hill movie, You People. I thought
Okay.
he was hot. He had a good tan going. I was like,
Yeah, well, even in the new X-Files, the 2018 ones, 2017, Gillian Anderson looks great.
Gillian Anderson is very hot.
That's why she is on that new show, Sex Education. 'cause
That's
they
right.
know.
My other pick, because I just watched
Yeah.
The Wednesday, and I've always loved her, is Catherine Zeta-Jones. Catherine Zeta-Jones is sexy. She looks amazing.
Looks great
Do you know
for
who
her
that
age.
is, Sam? This is going to be the test of the millennial. I guess you're not even millennial.
Young boy Sam, you don't know who Catherine
You don't know
Zeta-Jones
who Catherine
is?
Zeta-Jones is?
Come on, that name is so large. Catherine Zeta-Jones. You
I'm
don't
gonna
know?
Google her.
Jesus, come on. Do you remember the show The Mask of Zorro? Do you remember watching that when you were a kid?
There's
No,
no
probably.
way Sam
no,
watched The
he didn't.
Mask of
Yeah.
Zorro.
What are we?
He
Five?
watched Son of Mask. Do you remember?
How much older are we than you? Because this is going to be like a good cultural.
Sam's 25.
25.
Okay, I'm only 2 years older than you. 3 years
Well,
older than
Yeah,
you.
and you didn't have the McPizza. See?
You don't know who Catherine Zeta-Jones is?
I'm just looking through and I've never
Stop.
seen any of these movies.
What? What are the movies? List them. List them.
The Rebound, Legend of Zorro.
okay.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Antonio
She's
Banderas.
apparently in Ocean's 12,
She's
Yeah.
in Ocean's 12.
but I can't place who it is.
Well,
Okay.
She's a good-looking lady, though.
I'm upset.
How old is
looking
she?
at 53.
Age is just a number. Wow.
Okay.
Incredible.
Okay. Well, that's our vote. Do you have a vote for who's your hotter older woman? You're like Megan Fox.
No.
She's 40.
Another
Is Megan
50.
Fox 40?
I don't know if she's 40, but I think she's in her late 30s.
Oh my God.
Let me see. Let me see.
I'll take another 53-year-old, Jennifer Aniston.
Oh.
Yeah.
Megan Fox is 36.
Dipping into the Friends cast. He picked Jennifer Aniston.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston's hot. Always has been. It's the Aveeno.
Navina moisturizer cream.
Did you know that's like her brand? That's like her. That's why I say that.
Oh. Do you hope when you're older that like when you're not older, like
Me?
we're already super old.
I am old already.
Do you think when you're like 56, you want people to be like, man, I want to look that good?
I think my mom is really hot, so I would hope that I look like my mom, and she's 55, I think.
You think?
She looks good. I'm not going to disclose the age. So I just I set the bar. If
As
I
we
can
just discussed age.
Yeah, that's right. If I can look like my mom, I'm happy. I'm happy. You know my mom. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't say that she's a good-looking lady.
She's a lovely, elegant woman.
There. That's a safe bet.
Sam's getting away from his seat because clearly he doesn't want to talk about his parents' age. Yeah, I hope I look better as I get older. I think I have been looking
Remember
better
my
as I
dad
get
said
older.
you look like Chris Evans?
That's right. Every year, I've just been improving like a fine wine. My dad's and my brother have like lost their hair, so fingers crossed doesn't happen to me.
Your dad looks great. He's still out there golfing. That's what makes all the difference.
He's out there golfing, the sexiest sport there is.
Hey, I watched that. What's that new documentary?
You like Phil Mickelson?
Full swing?
Also, he's pretty hot.
Full swing. Thank you. And I was like, man, the golfers are hot. Like they
Next
look
thing you're
good.
gonna be like, I want to watch the Champions League. You're gonna be waking up Mr. Bunce. Let's watch Champions League golf.
I don't have to wake him up to
Champions
watch that.
Tour. Champions Tour is like the 60 plus. I think.
Oh, is it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 plus.
I thought you were talking about the Live, the new.
No.
the new-
Champions Tour. Champions Tour is that what it is, Sam?
Yeah, it's like all the old dudes.
Yeah.
They actually have an event here. They do one every year. It's like the Shaw Charity Classic.
Watch
They have
out,
it at-
everyone.
in Caney
Mariah's
Meadows.
on the prowl.
Yeah. You're old, good-looking men.
Didn't say anything. Wow. All right. Well, this is good. I'm glad. I wish that Matt Berry was here to weigh in because all of a sudden, when we were talking about hot older people,
Yeah.
I feel like he had no idea as well of who we were talking about, and he's the oldest out of all of us.
Yeah, what is Matt, like 46 now?
Stop. Matt's the hot older man.
Yeah, Matt is the hot older man. He's the one getting married, not us.
Jesus. Okay.
It's X After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
It's like X Afternoons, but in podcast form.
Ty, we welcomed you back to the show because you were away on vacation last week, and you were away being a BC boy. Remember when I first started dating Mr. Bunce, we used to call him Kelowna boy?
Yeah, that
Now
was
you're
fun.
Kelowna boy.
I wasn't in Kelowna, though. I was in
Penticton boy.
Penticton boy.
Okay.
But we did road trip a lot of driving, me, the girlfriend, and the dog. And the road trip snacks you got to pack, right? I had a little beef with them when we came in for our show, first show back together. And this is what we discussed on air. If it loads. Sorry, the Wi-Fi
This
here.
is
you know.
always the kicker. Remember when
The
our boss
weekly.
was like,
We're
"Be
back.
ready."
Wow, we didn't even plan that.
We did it this time.
My guy, you're back. I'm back. And a little bit of vacation for Ty. You were a BC boy.
Did a lot of driving, ate a lot of trail mix, and I got a bit of a beef with trail mix, Mariah.
Oh, boy.
Coming in hot back from vacation, I wrote an open letter to trail mix.
Big trail mix.
It's a big trail mix. Would you like to hear it?
I'm sure you've been cooking this up for a week,
Yeah, it's
so let's
good.
hear it.
Dear Trail Mix, it is I, Ty Jordan from X929. I'm writing you because I have an issue with your mix. Get out of there with the big pieces of dried up fruit. Nobody likes that. Don't do that. The nuts are fine. The raisins are good. Love the M&Ms. Love even the banana chips, but the big dried pieces of fruit? Who wants that? Nobody wants that. It's like you guys lost a bet. And you're like, well, we gotta get rid of these somehow. I don't know, toss them in the trail mix. We'll throw them out later. And now I have to throw out your garbage for you? If I want dehydrated giant pieces of orange, I'll go buy that. I don't want it in my trail mix. Get out of there. Nobody does it. Go back to your old stuff where it's just peanuts and raisins and M&Ms. And no more giant cut up pieces of dried fruit, please. Thank you. That's my open letter to trail.
I don't know why when you said you had an open letter, I was expecting you to read one verbatim right
That was
now.
me, yeah, that was me
you.
reading,
Yeah,
yeah.
in the the marker effect. That really
I wrote
threw
it with
me.
a marker, but yeah,
I like
no
that.
more big pieces of fruit. I don't want it.
You know what? I think that they'll be able to feel the passion and the true issue behind your letter there, which is the big pieces of fruit.
I had a giant piece of pineapple. It completely overwhelmed the nuts. I hated it.
Okay, bad balance.
X Afternoons with Mariah and Ty are brought to you by Trail Mix. You spoke and we listened. Trail Mix now has 90% more dried fruit. Trail Mix. It's basically just dried fruit now.
Did you like Logan, producer Logan, that producer who does the imaging for Axe, coming in at the end with a sponsor?
Yes, I thought that was
for
funny.
dried fruit.
So this is mean dried mangoes off the table for
Yeah,
you?
get
Okay.
that shit out of there.
What's wrong with the little dried
Nobody
fruit?
wants that much dried fruit
What
in
about
their
a
trail mix.
What about a fruit leather? Did you ever eat any of that?
Yes, that's
Okay.
fine.
So that's
if you
dried
buy
fruit?
that separately, that is okay. But when you're getting like maybe 3% nuts and it's just dried fruit, it's like they were like, we got to get rid of this. I don't know. Toss it in the trail mix.
What do you
no
mean?
one's buying these.
Raisins, nature's
Yeah,
candy.
raisins is fine. It's not a giant piece.
Sam, weigh in. You look like a guy who enjoys some dried.
You drive to Brooks a lot to see your girlfriend.
so-
if you were driving to Brooks and you got a big bag of trail mix and you're just pulling out chunk after chunk of giant dehydrated fruit.
Yeah, I'd ask where the M&Ms are.
That's
to
right.
be honest, like,
Yeah.
I'm not here for the dried fruit.
Buddy, I didn't even
But
get like a cashew.
I don't mind like the raisins or like sometimes they have cranberries, that sort of stuff. Not bad. But like it's the big chunks, specifically the big chunks that suck.
Why aren't you just going to Costco
To buy the big chunks of fruit in bulk.
and buy very cool varieties of trail mix that they have there? You're gonna take this thing away from me. I can't even focus on what I'm doing.
She's playing with the giant pickle for anyone who's not watching the video podcast, which of course you can do.
The whole time.
On YouTube.
No, but I think that if you went to Costco, you'd be able to get so much more variety than the regular BS you would see at the grocery store, at the convenience store.
Sure. I mean, you usually get them at gas stations just on the go. For
Yeah.
a road trip. When you're on a road trip, what do you bring? What's your road
What do
trip
I bring?
snack? Yeah.
I really like to. I'm an eat more gal. I know a lot of people will shit on that.
How many
'cause
Eatmores are you eating
I
on a
get
road
2.
trip?
I get the king size one that has the 2-pack in it.
Nice.
I like that. Hear me out. I like hickory sticks because I would never ever have these unless I was on a road trip. I like
Hickory
that.
sticks are those little things that
Yep.
get stuck in your car seat.
Yeah, I like that.
that's good.
Those are good.
Nice.
And I like some dill pickle spits. And then I also
Do you just spit them on the floor, or do you spit them out the window,
I have
or
a
spit
cup.
them in a cup?
I have a cup.
Okay.
I'm not an amateur. And then I like 1 coffee. I also like 2 of the white tall Monster energy drinks that are sugar free. Don't know why. I don't like energy drinks, but those are the only ones I ever get. That's
No
my-
beef jerky on that list.
Too salty.
Too salty. Sam, what are you bringing when you drive to Brooks to see your girlfriend?
2 Diet Pepsis,
2
Ooh.
DPs, yeah.
2 DPs, which by the way is the superior cola brand.
Good
Yeah,
job.
I used to work for Pepsi.
Yeah.
I'm
He did.
not.
So did both my
I got
brothers.
converted. It's way better.
Okay.
And then I'll usually bring, weirdly enough, gum.
Oh yeah.
Gum.
He's a
Yeah.
gum guy.
But I can go through like a pack of gum in like 1 road trip.
You're a pack a day guy. You got to get
Yeah.
off that. Your doctor's going to be upset with you.
Jeez. I forgot. I do like to mix in a vitamin water in the
A
mix
vitamin
too,
water.
just
so
so
2
I.
energy drinks, a
Yep.
coffee, and a vitamin water.
Yes.
How long is this drive?
Well, I used to actually when I lived in Cranbrook,
Yeah.
BC, which is far from Edmonton, where I was living before. I would drive back and forth. It's like they say it's 8 hours, but I would do it in 6:45, 6 hours 45 minutes. I used to have to really gear up because I used to only like to make like 1 or 2 stops, and
Did you get a diaper for that?
2 stops to pee.
Okay. And but now when you have dogs, don't you find any drive you have to add like another like 2 hours on?
Why?
Because you have to stop for the dogs to let them out and walk around a bit.
You know what?
And then just the act of stopping, you get out and you do your thing, they
That's
do
funny.
their thing, you shop a bit.
Really, the last couple times we've been, when I went to go get our dog Tango from north of Edmonton, we had to drive and we had Arthur in the car as well so they can meet each other. And they just went to sleep for like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, you got big dogs. Big dogs like being in a car.
They love it. They
Yeah.
love it. Except it is really bad when you're driving and they demand the window goes down and it's like 120 that you're driving and they're just like, if you ever seen a big dog with his head out the window at that fast of rate, yeah, their eyelids will catch the air
What does
and
it
the
look
air
like?
will scoop into their eyelid like this.
Like that?
So you see it like that.
Like that?
Yeah, but more like it's more flipped up. You can see the whole
Slobber on the
eyeball.
windows.
Yeah, it's crazy, and you can just tell their senses are going. I've always wondered what that would be like to have
You
that.
never stuck your head out the window while
Not
you're
with
driving?
that sense of smell. Not 8 times the sense of smell of humans.
Neither one of you mentioned the ultimate road trip snack. I mean, I'd say beef jerky's in the Hall of Fame. But Slim Jim. You never snapped into a Slim Jim?
What the fuck's a Slim Jim?
You've
What is
never
that?
had a Slim Jim.
I was more of a hot rod guy.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh, the
Yeah.
jerkies, the jerkies.
No, it's not a jerky.
It's a little
It's like
jerky.
a long
yeah.
pepperette.
Yeah.
It's a long pepperette. It's not jerky.
When I used to work for the
Slim
WHL,
Jim.
they had McSweeney's, which is the beef jerky. It's the they had to change the slogan. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this. They used to call it the official meat snack of the WHL, the meat treat.
Yeah.
And it just got too many
Well,
laughs.
we went to Nate. They had the, not SATE, Nate, the Northern Alberta Institute of Technology.
The Nate retail meat store.
Yeah, whenever you talk about them on the college radio, you have to say their slogan. So you'd be like, the Nate Retail Meat Store, where the secret ingredient is meat.
That is not.
But
that was
yes,
not.
yes, it was when I was there. But yeah, maybe they stopped because I was doing it like this. I'd be like, hey, it's Ty Jordan for NR92 broadcasting live from the Nate Retail Meat Store, where the secret ingredient is meat. And I got in trouble. I
can't see how you'd get in trouble for that. No way.
You know what? You know how I'm afraid
Live on
of,
location.
I'm afraid of people. You just unlocked a new fear. You know those things where it's like you think you know somebody, and then I thought I've known you for probably
I would do it
10
really
plus
creepy.
years that we've known
Wait,
each
wait.
other,
I can
and
do it
now I
creepier.
think you might be a serial killer.
I can do it creepier. It's Ty Jordan broadcasting live from the Nate Retail Meat Store, where the secret ingredient is meat. We used to do that all the time. It was so fun. We got in trouble. But the most I ever got in trouble for a live on location was doing a remote, like a World of Spas thing about a vending machine. But yeah, the Nate Retail Meat Store. Stop by there and get some stuff for a road trip. It's
Like
a great.
you just give a shout out to our former campus radio.
Do
What's
they
the
have a
SATE?
SATE retail
What's the
meat
SATE?
store?
Yeah.
I would stock up on that before a road trip. Do they have one, Sam?
He didn't go
Yeah.
to SATE. Did you go to SATE?
No, I went to MRU.
He's off camera. Everyone who's watching the video now can see how Sam gets up so much.
Hi.
Christ. Okay. Well, geez, I'm glad that you've never wanted, and now I never want to go and eat the meat that you're just promoting.
You have, if you've been to Nate. Did you not
Yeah.
shop there?
I did, but I don't want to anymore now because of
Okay.
what you just said. However, though, I will say the official snacks. Everybody's got their pick, but no, I'm not doing whatever you're doing. It's weird. I don't know.
All right. Okay. Well, M&Ms are good as well.
Yeah, you didn't even say what else did you get besides trail mix? You made it sound like trail mix was the only thing that you
I don't
had.
drink anything. I just eat trail mix.
Yeah, this is what I like about a podcast versus our on-air show. Like, we can just go off track and then bring it back.
Totally, yeah, sorry. I had to do that with Matt Berry last week like 5 times. I was
Yes,
like, Matt,
yeah,
he
but you
talked
can go
about
on
touching a
track and
boob and stuff.
Bring it
was
back.
bad.
Congrats to him.
Yeah,
Congrats,
it's
Matt, on your first boob touch.
First and only.
First and only. Congrats, Matthew. I hope they mentioned that at his wedding.
So back to trail mix.
Back to trail mix. What else did I bring? I do love Rockstar Zero Sugar. Those 5-cent candies, if you can get them.
Green frogs. That's
Anything-
the other thing I forget. Green frogs. I always
I'm not
get
a big
frogs.
chocolate bar guy because if you have like a chocolate bar, you just eat that bar and that's it. And I can't stop myself. So it's like I eat that bar in like 10 seconds. Sam, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You don't take a couple bites and put it down.
No,
I need
does
something
that.
to
You eat the whole
snack
thing.
on. Oh, I know people who do that.
What are they? Also serial killers? I have a bad habit of like.
True. They knew they were a serial killer when they would eat their whole chocolate bar, but in portions.
That's right. Haven't you seen that like trend on TikTok where people have like, or it's in like a fucking show or something where people will like take a chocolate bar and cut it up with a fork and knife
Yeah,
just to
I've
piss
seen that.
people off. They'll take like a Snickers, put it on a plate, and they'll cut it up like steak, start eating it. The people that they're with are like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
This is my fancy
He's like, "What?
Snickers.
Did I just eat this?"
What the hell are you doing?
You all right? You're just remembering a TikTok and you're laughing. You're just remembering a TikTok. And you're absolutely losing it.
It's just so stupid because nobody would eat a chocolate bar like that. Like they cut it up into portions.
Well, I have news for you. They definitely do. People definitely do that.
It's so stupid. What is everybody doing? Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Yeah, a Rolo would be the only acceptable chocolate bar I can think of.
Is that a
road
chocolate bar
trip.
though?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You could drop those so easily in your seat.
You're eating hickory sticks. You can't say that. Your car is probably covered head to toe in hickory sticks.
I have dogs. That
Yeah, they're in the driver's seat.
Oh, my eyelashes are coming off. Stop.
Because you remembered a TikTok.
Shit.
How long have we been talking about this?
Logan.
Logan doesn't even know. He's checked out.
Nobody's like, I need to eat these Rolos. The most difficult thing to open up and handle
They're
on
not
a
that
road
hard to open. That's easy. I'll get you some, and I'll cut them up with a fork and knife. We should move on to our review of the week. I feel like we've been chatting about
Hold on,
road
let me
trips.
We're at
Fan.
we're at 30 minutes total right
Fan
now.
out.
No, we're not.
I mean, there's no way. I saw the last episode you guys did while I was gone with Matt Berry.
That was like
Yeah.
45.
It was the longest one yet.
No, it was only 33 minutes.
I know, but it checked out that it was the longest one because I know Matt Berry.
Oh, that and Mariah saved us at the end.
I had to,
because that could have gone 50.
the boob touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats, Matt, by the way, once again.
You're diving a little deeper into the world of Mariah and Ty with the X After Hours podcast.
It's Mariah and Ty's review of the week.
It's time for Mariah and Ty's review of the week.
You brought yours, right? Did you bring one with Matt?
Whoa.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you finally brought one.
I did. Do you want to see what it is?
Slow clap, Sam.
Oh, wait. That's my lip chap. Okay, wait.
Is it that's your thing?
No.
Jab.
No.
This lip chap in my pocket.
Context.
It's good. 10 out of 10.
No, this is something that has made quite a few conversation pieces in our household. And I stole this from Mr. Bunce, but is very NSFW. Good party starter, good conversation starter, really gets crowd going. And here it is.
What is that, a little green penis?
It's an alien penis shot glass, and it says, "The aliens are coming."
Oh, what?
Where did you get that?
Oh, at least they spelt it C-O-M-I-N-G.
That's right. That's right.
So it's not entirely not
It's not
safe
totally
for work.
NSFW, but this
This is a
one
big unit.
That's right. It's one of our
Huge.
best shot
wide.
glasses, and we have over 60, not of that identical one, but 60 shot glasses in our house because Mr. Bunce likes to collect shot glasses, and he loves things alien. So his sister actually got that for him as a birthday gift.
It's huge.
It's very funny. Yeah.
You can fit a lot of drink in this thing. It's
You
massive.
can.
Hey,
There's
Sam?
like there's
That's
like
a big shot
three.
glass.
This is like 3 ounces of liquid that fits in here.
Looks like you could fit like 9 in there. It's good.
There you go. And it's great. It's very durable, easy to wash, fabulous.
What do you rate it out of 10?
10 alien peepees out of 10.
10 alien peepees out of 10.
There you go.
All right. Well, Mariah, you ready for my review of the week?
Is it pieces of paper?
It's pieces of paper. That is correct. But it is my Dungeons and Dragons character, Pagrax Hamshot. This is my character sheet.
What is it called?
His name is Pagrax Hamshot. That's who I play in my D&D campaign.
Hamshot.
Yeah, Hamshot's my last name. And also, we had to like say a little backstory about our characters. It's very improv-y. And so they're like, what is your character's goal? And I was like, I'm looking for an amulet. They're like, can you tell us what it looks like, the name of it? And I was like, yeah, it's the Hamulet because of Hamshot. And that was fun. Everyone liked it. But have you ever seen a D&D character sheet?
No.
It has all the stats and attributes. Sam, if you do want to get B-roll of this, you can absolutely
You
go through it.
printed
I'm
one
level
off
2. No, you have to print
For
it off every
everybody?
time.
Why is there so many
Because
pieces?
TNT, Mariah, it's not Monopoly. It's an elite game, all right? It's a lot of dice
How
rolling.
do you... What does this even mean?
And you wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm in over my head here. I'm not gonna lie. Intelligence -1, loser.
Yeah, I'm not the smartest character.
Okay, wisdom +2, charisma +1. Why isn't there like a +5 for anything? Why are you rating
I'm only
yourself so
level
low?
2. We're level 2. Me and the boys.
Armor class 13, resistance poison.
That's
Boys, Matt Berry.
What?
Is it Matt Berry who's playing D&D with you?
No. I'm playing with a group of people I met on the internet.
Unarmed strike.
We're called the Arden D&D group, and we're really cool.
Class and level. He's a hill dwarf. Ooh,
Yeah,
cool.
that's right. I'm a hill dwarf.
Background
My character is a big red mohawk.
Wow, cool player named Tyler Radio 93.
Oh yeah, that's my spam Gmail account.
Oh, I like that. Milestone experience points.
There's plenty of sheets. There's info on it and everything. I can't believe you've never
It
seen one of
goes
these.
more. Wow. Okay. Pagrax ham shot.
You've never played D&D before, Sam. Have you played?
Very briefly when I was in high school, yeah.
This seems extremely
there was a lot
different.
going on.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's easier than Monopoly. Hands
Mountain,
down.
you are particularly familiar with one type of natural environment and are adept at traveling and surviving in such regions. Fighting style. You adopt a particular fighting style as your specialty.
Okay, well, this is boring for anyone who doesn't know. But I will tell you, I'm a hill dwarf. We've got, I think, an elvish monk in our party, a half-orc shaman, and a young wizard. And we go around and we fuck shit up.
Okay.
Not really. We've been losing a lot. We're only level 2.
Well,
but
maybe if you had some more intelligence instead of -1.
They're not really relying on me for that. But I give it a 10 out of 10. And if anyone's hoping to play D&D or in the Calgary area, just join the Facebook group. There's a Calgary D&D Facebook group. I posted on there a long time ago. And then I got a message like a month later. And now I'm doing this, so it's fun.
And they're not serial killers, the guys you meet up with.
No,
like
they
my
do
fear.
not cut their chocolate bars into pieces. That was the first thing I looked for when I met them.
That's
I
good.
said, how do you eat your chocolate bars? I need to know.
That's good. That's good.
So I give it a 10 dice rolls out of 10.
Okay, I really like that. All right, well, good products. Oh, didn't Sam? Didn't you bring a product to review?
I did. I brought
What is
a
it,
record
Sam?
to
You're
review.
standing up
He's
right
doing
now.
lots of camera thing today.
If you listen to the audio version of this podcast and you have not watched the video one, we do link it, and you do get to see Sam get up and get down.
I brought a record to review.
Oh.
So the boys from the Sheepdogs sold this at their shows when they toured Canada a couple months ago. And I missed the show because I was in Brooks going to a Christmas party with Chloe.
They didn't play Brooks?
They didn't play Brooks,
They
unfortunately.
should've played Brooks.
They're missing out on a big chunk of people there.
Go hit up the Brooks Hotel and get the sandwich.
I had the sandwich. It's good. It's very
We'll
good.
have to talk about this after the podcast, but yes,
Yeah.
continue.
So sent them a message on Instagram, and they replied like right away. They're like, "We're so sorry you missed the show. Here's a link. You can buy it." Shipped it out. It was here in like one day, and it had a hand-signed note in it.
Oh, really?
Really?
How'd they know it was for you?
Well,
Just through the
'cause
shipping?
I messaged them on Instagram, so I'm assuming they made the connection.
Are you gonna read what the note says?
I don't have the note, but it said
Oh.
thank you for supporting us, basically.
Oh, that's very
Oh,
cool.
You know, fun story about the Sheepdogs. When I was in broadcasting school, they played a show for us in college.
Yeah.
And I was a couple of Rogue Mogul Madnesses in, let's say, and we were outside, and I was like leaning my arms up around everyone outside, being like, "So what are we all doing next?" Found out in the morning it was the guys from the Sheepdogs. Made sense because they did have big beards, and I was like, "These guys don't look like they go to school here."
I heard they're very nice fellows.
Very nice
Yeah.
fellas.
That's fabulous. Well, I'm glad that Sam, you brought like a really wholesome, nice thing to review. It wasn't a little alien dick shot glass. That's good. It comes to the time in the show where we like to review our drinks now.
Rogue Mogul Madness, which I brought in, I drank the whole thing. It's a smaller beer. It's dedicated to strong knees, and it was a nice winter ale. It says it's dedicated to strong knees on the can.
Strong knees.
I give it a solid 9 out of 10. I'm not sure where this is brewed. It's
Doesn't say.
brewed in... No idea. Nope, no clue.
Okay.
That's why there's 1 point off. I can't tell where this is from.
I'm going to give my Annex soda limeade. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. Very delicious.
You said it was the best thing we've had on the podcast yet.
Yes.
And you gave it only an 8?
Listen, why? Delicious in taste, delicious in flavor. I love that it's from Calgary. However, a lot of sugar in this bad boy that I'm looking at. But maybe I'll bump it up to 9 out of 10 because who really cares? Whatever. It's very delicious. And I like the can. I like the taste. 9 out of 10.
Sam, and your beer, how was it?
It was good. I had the Bomber Brewery Skyline Lager. It very easy to drink. Not a lot of bite to it. Brewed in Vancouver, so I'm gonna give it 8.5 53-year-old actresses out of 10.
Whoa! Zinger.
This was brewed in Oregon. I found
cool.
out. Yeah. So yeah, give us a 5-star review if you would like.
If you feel it's worth it.
If you feel it's worth it. If not, that's okay. If you're not going to review it 5 stars, though, don't review it at all. Save yourself the time.
Jesus. Okay, well, yeah, thanks for listening to our podcast. This is the James Bond episode 007. We appreciate you listening. Until next week.
And don't use Odd Job in GoldenEye. It's cheating.
Okay.
You've been listening to X After Hours podcast with Mariah and Ty.
You want more? Then tune into X Afternoons with these two live on Calgary's alternative X92.9 Monday through Friday 2 to 7 p.m. Mountain Time at x929.ca.
And don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and have the new episode of X After Hours downloaded weekly to whatever device you use.
Rice, play with the pickle.
Do you want me to move it closer to my face?
Making him long.
That's hot.
Okay, stop hitting the pickle.
How the fuck